time Disney explained what the pentagram meant? Oh, you don't? Let me show you.
You can imagine how excited Pythagoras was when he shared his findings with his pals, a fraternity of eggheads known as the Pythagoreans. They used to meet in secret to discuss their mathematical discoveries. Only members were allowed to attend. They had a secret emblem, the pentagram. Let's see what the topic is for today. It was our old friend Pythagoras who discovered that the pentagram was full of mathemagic. The two shorter lines combined exactly equal the third. And this line shows the magic proportions of the famous golden section. The second and third lines exactly equal the fourth. Once again, we have the golden section. But this is only the beginning. Hidden within the pentagram is a secret for creating a golden rectangle, which the Greeks admired for its beautiful proportions and magic qualities. The star contains the golden rectangle many times over. It's a most remarkable shape. It can mathematically reproduce itself indefinitely. All these rectangles have exactly the same proportions. This figure also contains a magic spiral that repeats the proportions of the golden section into infinity.
You didn't even know, did you? You didn't even know that they were teaching you some things back when you was a little kid and didn't even recognize it. Now, some people are automatically going to go to the evil access of this. But what it demonstrates is that symbols change its meaning. Pythagoras, when he learned from the Kemetic people mathematics and how the universe works, and then went and started the Pythagoreans and later developed the Greek society out of Croton, people won't go back to that. They won't see the golden ratio. They won't see Tesla's 369. The Fibonacci spiral. They won't see those things. What they'll see is whatever culture they've attached themselves to today. Some people will look at it and say, well, it was turned upside down to represent the Star of David for the Hebrew people, representing King David. While others who are middle-aged, who take from the Middle Ages of Christianity, when they turned it upside down, and they said that the reason why they turned it upside down is so that the bottom portion of the star was pointing to where Jesus was born in the manger when the so-called Magi came to see the baby Jesus when he had to be about 4 years old. And it was pointing to where Jesus was lying in the manger. Where there are others and more modern day people who would look at it and say that, well, after this Frenchman created the Baphomet and it represented the goat head, since he had a goat head, and whether it was Pan or not, but it represents the law of gender, both masculine and feminine coming together, as well as above, so below, with the pointing of the hands. And then that symbol was later adopted by the Church of Satan, and so they made it into something evil. My point is that symbols can mean whatever we decide for them to mean. Whatever definition we give them is what the symbol ends up meaning to us at any given time based on your culture. And since many people who are Christian only see it in the negative because it's not something that they do or utilize today, they're going to make it that way, when it actually has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's all about the energy that you give it. In the same way that people look at the symbols that I wear around my neck, whether it's my Ankh or my hand of Hansama, And I don't care what it meant to other people. I don't care what it meant to the people who first demonstrated it. All I care is what it means today, to me. And so I shouldn't say today, what it means to me. The hand of Hansama was once called the hand of Mary, and it was supposed to protect children after they were born, keep women fertile, or help them to have a baby, things of that nature. So it's all relative to what a person or a culture decides that a symbol is going to mean. But in its purest form, the pentagram is a mathematical equation. And if you want to go back to the beginning, that's what it means, not what you feel like it means. So you have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.